to see you by my side. I won't take it too far. You left me standing here pleading, my heart still bleeds. Oh girl, you see I'm missing you. Ooh girl, you see my heart is true. Oh girl, I want ya, I need ya, I wanna be with you here by my side. Oh, oh, I wish on a star just to see you by my side. I won't take it too far. You left me standing here pleading, my heart still bleeds. Oh girl, you see I'm missing you. Ooh girl, you see my heart is true. Oh girl, I want ya, I need ya, I wanna be with you here by my side.
You know I never stop thinking about you. You know I never stop trying to make you mine. Every day I see a bus caught at train station. I see you pass on by. Every day I have to try to hold back my fears. Oh baby, I need you back with me. I need you back with me. Oh baby, I need you to see. Why can't you see? Oh baby, I need you back with me. I need you back with me. If we can just come together, baby, we'll make history. I'm not looking for forgiveness. I'm not looking for providence. All I wanna do is hold you nice and close now, and keep you with me till the morning light. Oh baby, I need you back with me. I need you back with me. Oh baby, I need you to see. Why can't you see? Oh baby, I need you back with me. I need you back with me. If we can just come together, baby, we'll make history. Oh baby, I need you back with me. I need you back with me. Oh baby, I need you to see. Why can't you see? Oh baby, I need you back with me. I need you back with me. If we can just come together, baby, we'll make history. Back with me. I need you back with me. Oh baby, I need you to see. Why can't you see? Oh baby, I need you back with me. I need you back with me. If we can just come together, baby, we'll make history. Oh baby, I need you back with me. I need you back with me. Oh baby, I need you to see. Why can't you see? Oh baby, I need you back with me. I need you back with me. If we can just come together, baby, we'll make history.
my bad expectations.
ready for the flight. Camera in hand, bright. Chasing dawn's first light. New cities every night. Feeling so alive.
Hey, I'm Phil Merrill from Windham, New Hampshire, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
I'm the astute tourist on this wild ride.
My name is Lacey, you're Miss Auburn's Outstanding Teen, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
No place to hide. From skyscrapers so high.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo and you are watching the Astute Tourist channel. Enjoy it.
Under open sky.
Hello, my name is Magma. I'm from Weymouth, Massachusetts, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
My name is Kurt Wilson. I'm from Derry, New Hampshire, and I watch the Astute Tourist Channel.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Barbara, and we're at the New Hampshire Grass Drags today, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Miles like surface, no place to hide.
This is Captain Controversy from Scottsdale, Arizona, also host of Thirsty Thursday Trivia, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Stories found in stone. I'm never alone. I'm the astute tourist on this wild ride.
Good morning, Jimmy. I cannot hear Jimmy.
Good morning, everybody.
Uh,
Can you hear me, Kenny?
I can now, yeah.
Okay, good. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning, very early Monday morning here in the great white north of New Hampshire. Hope you're all doing very well. I apologize for any technical difficulties right out of the gate. Like I said, we are in northern New Hampshire, so the signal here is spotty at best. So, all right.
Is that a hotel you're at, or what?
No, I'm actually in my RV. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we're in my RV. It's our camper, our 36-foot Fleetwood RV. We're at a place in northern New Hampshire called Ossipee, West Ossipee, New Hampshire.
Okay.
So we're way up north here, Kenny. Yeah, my screen is messed up, so I'm going to do my best. There's some weird thing here, but I'll do my best to possibly look at it on my phone. But good morning, everybody. It is September 9th, Monday morning at 6:05 a.m. Hope everybody is doing okay. Good to see you all. And Kenny, how's your weekend?
Oh, it was good.
Yeah, you had a good weekend. Do you want to talk about it or not?
It was a really good weekend.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear that.
I finally got to do a certain thing that I've been talking to about backstage.
Oh, good. Okay. And how did that work out? Everything moving forward?
I believe so, yes.
Good, Kenny. I'm glad to hear that. I'd love to go over the chat, but I can't see it.
And of course, we had a good we had a good homecoming service yesterday. So
Excellent. What is going on here? So again, if I want to apologize to everybody for any difficulties that we're having. Technical. Oh God, it's early. Technically. Or technical difficulties. So right now, half of my screen is, it looks like it's an etched piece of glass. I can barely see anything. Oh, it's gone. Perfect. All right. So we're going to try to stick to the regular schedule and everything that we can do, Kenny. So as long as you can hear me and you can see me, I think we're doing okay. But do me a favor. The minute you can't hear me or something happens, please let me know, okay?
Okay.
All right, buddy. I appreciate that. That way I'm not just sitting here talking away and nobody can see me. So what do you think? Is it time?
Do what, brother?
Is it time?
Yes.
Wake up.
Good morning.
Damn. And hot. Today's gonna be good. Gonna find my way. Good morning, Vietnam. Today's gonna be good. No matter what they say.
That's right. Today is going to be good, just like every day. Good morning. Cheers to you, Kenneth, and cheers to everybody. Best sip of the day.
I think it's your other half is still sleeping, isn't she?
Yeah. So typically, even if we were home doing the live, she'd be in bed sleeping. So she's in bed. The dogs got me up promptly at 4:50 a.m. because they needed to take care of business. So I took them out. It's a pretty cool place where we're at. Like I said, we're probably halfway or 2/3 up the state of New Hampshire. I'll show you on the weather map when we get to that. I'll show you where we're at. But it's colder here than it is at home. We actually had the heat on last night, Kenny. Can you believe it?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been getting down into, well, where we're at, again, we're in the northern part of the state. It was getting down into the low 40s at night. So why don't we go over the chat? Say good morning to some people. Say good morning to Scott is the first one in. Controversial Cruising. Good morning, Scott. How are you, my friend? I was kind of out of touch with everybody this weekend, so I'm not caught up with a lot of what's been happening with YouTube around, but we'll catch up. So Sharon and Jackson are here as well. Good morning to Sharon. Thank you for coming in. And if I miss anybody, please forgive me. Daily Dose is here. Kenneth is here. Joe Hupp is here. G'day, mate. How are you? Hope everything. Hope you had a good Monday, Joe. It's nighttime there, of course.
Yeah, I saw in the chat there on further down.
Susanna is here. I'm sorry, Kenny. I didn't hear you. Say again.
He's getting ready to go to bed. Joe Hupp is.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good night, Joe. I hope you have a good night. So good morning to you or good evening.
Speaking of
dropping in.
And I slept until about 5:30, and I meant to get up earlier before so I could take a shower before the show, but it didn't happen.
Appreciate you.
And I think Jimmy has froze.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Am I back? Okay. Like I said, if it drops out, it's because we're in a very spotty place. So we're going to be spending the next 4 weekends in a row here at this RV park. I get together with a group of some longtime firefighter friends of mine, and there's probably altogether, there's probably 20 of us that get together with our families up here for the long September, not long weekend, but the weekends of the month of September. And it's a lot of fun. Of course, this week coming up, Hump Day, it'll be September 11th. Of course, the tragic events of 9/11 in 2001. It's a big deal for me being a firefighter, so we'll have something at Hump Day for that. But there you go. So we're going to be up here for the next. You'll be seeing us probably the next 3 Mondays. Cup of Joe will be up here. So and possibly Friday mornings, depending. At least one of the Fridays. So we'll be up here on location. So all right, back to the chat. John Gaylor is here as well. Good morning, John.
Good morning, John.
You can hear and see me okay for now, right, Kenny?
For now, I can, yes.
Okay. Bonnie is here. Good morning, Bonnie. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Carol is here as well. Carol Walters. Good morning, Carol. Thank you for coming in. Hey, look who's here. Our favorite nurse, our resident nurse, our favorite person, Denise is here. Good morning, Denise. Thank you for coming in. I hope all is well with you. You slept in this morning, she said. Carol says it's 52 and foggy there. We'll get to the weather in a minute. I'm not sure what the weather is like right now, temperature-wise. I took the dogs out to do their business, and it was chilly. My mom is here. Good morning, Mom. It's good to see you. Love you. And Dad, thanks for coming in. Amy is here from Cruised Crazed Family. Good to see you.
And I seen Peter Schultz was at my chat earlier.
Yeah, Peter is here. I did see him right here. Here he is. And I've been trying to say, I tried to get him to come up. Again, the spotty internet is crazy here. But I'll be honest, for being here in the mountains of New Hampshire, it's not bad. So I don't want to jinx it. All right, so I think we're caught up. I think we're caught up in the chat. All right, let's see. Why don't we, I'm going to try to stick to the schedule the best I can. Working on a laptop that I'm not used to, but where the heck is it, Kenneth? Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. All right, it is in fact a weather watch now. It's the portion of the show where we do the weather where Kenny's at and where I'm at, and then we look at the weather for all of you where you may be at around the globe. All right, Kenny, you want to start with your weather?
My weather is 50 degrees. Feels like 50 degrees. Humidity 93%, and it's supposed to be a high of 77 today with some sunshine.
That sounds good, Kenny. That's a nice warm day.
And a low of 51 degrees.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, my location, I'm actually in West Ossipee, New Hampshire, which is, like I said, about 2/3 up the eastern border of the state. I'll show you in the map when we get there where we're at, but we're in center of West Ossipee, New Hampshire. It's currently 49 whopping degrees. It's going to be a high of 70 today. Let's see what today's going to be. It's right now. It's clear. There'll be partly cloudy conditions expected around noontime, and the temperature will be a high of about 70 today. So that's what's happening here in this area. Let me get to the weather map, and we'll show you all what's happening in and around the world. All right, can everybody see that map? I hope so. I'm gonna reboot it. There you go. All right, we can see the map. So I'll show you on this map where we're at. Let me close this business here. So here's the state of New Hampshire. Now I live right here. This is normally where we do our live streams. You see that okay, Kenny?
Yes, I do.
You see the cursor moving around?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So we are currently right here. So right here, and this is where I live. So we're up about, 2/3 of the state. So, and we're very close to Maine, as you can see. But all right, let's do the weather. New England looks pretty clear here. We'll go over to Shirley's Island. It looks like they're getting some nasty weather. We had a lot of wind yesterday, and we had some unsettled weather pass through the night before last. Out towards the Great Lakes, everything looks pretty good there. They got some spotty showers in parts of New York and the northern west corner of Pennsylvania. Working down towards Kenny and North Kakalaki, it looks like they had some unsettled weather come through the southern portions of the country. California. My goodness, Kenny, I have not woken up yet. Florida, sunny with a chance of sun showers. I mean, it's paradise there for sure. So everybody loves Florida. Looks like they've had some unsettled weather out in the Gulf areas. New Orleans still getting some of that nasty weather, and down along the bottom southern part of Texas and parts of Mexico are getting some nasty weather as well. We make our way out to where Scott is at in Scottsdale. Everything looks pretty decent there, wherever it is. Here we go. And it's going to be probably really hot there today, 108. Southern California is looking much of the same, as well as the west coast of the country. Everything looks pretty decent that way. We'll go down under and we'll see what's happening down there on the radar, and it looks pretty good. Hopefully they don't have any of that heavy duty wind that they've been having. And they're approaching spring. They're rapidly approaching spring as we are approaching fall here in the U.S. So their temperatures are going to begin to warm up, and ours are going to be getting colder. So over to where our good friend Goldie is in Romania. It looks like there's a lot of unsettled weather to the west of her, and we rarely see that, but it looks like they're going to get some nasty weather in the next day or so. So that's what's happening there in your neck of the world. And I hope you guys have a good day today. But Sharon says it's going to be 66 there and 87 degrees for the high, 10% chance of rain in South Georgia. My mother says it's 75 degrees there in Central Florida with a high of 90 today with afternoon showers. Looks like Francine will be paying a visit Wednesday, Thursday. Yay. Hopefully it'll be nothing but just rain and that. So, and Ringo and Zara's here. Good morning, guys. Thank you for coming in. Because of the crazy weather that we have down south there. So, so Kenny, anything else you want to tell us about your weekend? What you can tell us? Maybe a different topic or subject.
Well, I mean, like I said, Sunday they had that 88th anniversary service for that and celebration of the 5 years for that pastor being there, and then of course they fed afterwards. They had all kinds of food. So
how was the food, Kenny? Did you have? I'm sure you had some, right?
Yes, I did.
How was it? So I'm guessing it must have been like a potluck, right? People brought food from.
Well, it was. Well, it was some of the members of the church. The ladies and stuff. They cook and stuff and things like that and yeah, definitely made my tongue slap my brain.
All right. Well, that's good. So, what did we do this weekend? So it was a busy weekend for us. Starting on Friday, I ended up taking Friday off from work. One of my my good friends, somebody that I've known for a long time. I actually used to play in a band called the Three Old Guys with him. My good friend Mickey Brunelli. His daughter passed away several years ago, and she was involved in the arts, the performing arts. So she was an actress and a singer and a dancer and the whole gamut. So this he has every year he has a scholarship golf tournament in her name, and they raise funds for youth that live in our town and our area. The money goes to them for kids that are interested in the performing arts and the local theater and that. So it was a good event. In fact, he asked me and Colleen if we would help volunteer and help. I did all the videotaping and all the still photography. I brought the drone and we flew the drone on the golf course, and it was a good time. I'm not sure how much money we raised, but everybody had a great time. So we did that on Friday. Normally Friday night we would hit the road and come camping for these weekends, but Colleen had to work Saturday morning. So what we did was she went to work and I packed the camper and the two dogs, and we came up here early, and then Colleen came in Saturday evening after work. I ended up taking today off from work. In fact, I have the next 3 Mondays off as well for this camping trip. So we'll be heading home sometime this morning, and then we'll be back here probably Friday evening after she gets out of work, and we'll be back on location. So that's what we did this weekend. It was a lot of fun. We caught up with some good friends that I haven't seen since last year when we were camping. So a good time, a lot of fun. So don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. Share out the stream and subscribe if you are so inclined. We do appreciate you all. Denise is saying that church potluck is the best.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the best cooks are church-going people. That is for darn sure. And I bet, Kenny, you can attest to that.
Amen on that.
Right? All right, let's see. I'm using equipment here I'm not that used to, so please bear with me. Nick says, next Tuesday, I start my German dance lessons in St. Paul. Got to be able to fit the part when I go to Oktoberfest in Vegas this year and then in Germany next year. Yeah, man, right? What do they say? When in Rome. So you want to be able to fit right in, and you don't want to look like a Midwesterner at an Oktoberfest. Maybe you do. I don't know. But good for you, Nick. That's a lot of fun. When do you you're going next year? When? Well, October, right? I'm guessing. Are you going for Oktoberfest in Germany? And that must run from September to the end of October, I'm guessing. I don't know. Nick, you could tell me. You know best, but there you go. So I hope everybody else had a good weekend today. Or I'm hoping today that you've all had a great weekend. I know we did, and we got a pretty good week coming up. When in Munich, when in Munich, to make it even more German, right? That's, yeah, fantastic. Perfect. Okay, let's, why don't we do, let's see, what time is it? Oh, we got time, Kenny. We got plenty of time. Why don't we do, let's go over and do a little history, shall we? Get our history on? What do you think? I think we should. I'm with you.
This Week in History.
This Week in History brought to you by Thirsty Thursday Trivia every Thursday night at 7 p.m., 4 p.m. Pacific time, joins Scott from Controversial Cruising and myself every Thursday evening for Thursday Trivia, where we play a couple trivia games. You get to win some fantastic prizes. We'll have a virtual cocktail hour in the Sea Wave Lounge. It's a lot of fun and hijinks, and it is certainly during the adult hour. So this is a family show, Thirsty Thursday. It's a family show, but put the kids to bed. That's all I'm going to say. So Aaron says, so do Midwesterners see German dancing and say, ah, looks like polka. We got this. I bet they do. They do. All right, so this, let's go.
You sounded robotic again. You said robotic, brother.
Am I back? Am I back?
Yeah, for right now you are, but you sounded
all right, Kenny, for now. All right, let's see how long this will last. So in the year 1087, the English King William I, the Conqueror, William the Conqueror, he died from an injury suffered while attempting to capture the town of Mantus, and was later buried in St. Stephen's Church. Did you hear me, Kenny?
For now.
Okay, good. All right. In 1754, William Bligh, the English admiral who commanded the HMS Bounty at the time of the famous mutiny, was born, right? The famous story of the mutiny on the Bounty. Captain Bligh. In 1861, Sally Louisa Tompkins was commissioned a cavalry captain. She was the only woman to be commissioned in the Confederate Army. It's interesting. I didn't know that. In 1919, the Boston police strike began after the city denied the police's rights to unionize. In 1941, American singer and songwriter Otis Redding, considered one of the great soul stylists of the 60s, was born. Happy birthday to him. In 1948, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea was proclaimed, setting the stage for the Korean War. In 1956, rock and roll star Elvis Presley made his first appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show. I don't remember that. I wasn't alive then. There you go. In 1966, American comedian and actor Adam Sandler, who was known for his portrayal of infantile but endearing characters, was born. Happy birthday to Adam Sandler. He's actually from New Hampshire, and he grew up in the town right next to mine. So there you go. In fact, his brother-in-law is my eye doctor. Figure that. In 1990, American tennis player Pete Sampras defeated Andre Agassi in the U.S. Open to capture his first of 14 Grand Slam single titles. In 1998, Special Prosecutor Kenneth W. Starr sent to Congress to report on his investigation into the action of U.S. President Bill Clinton in the Whitewater affair and subsequent matters, including Clinton's improper sexual relationship. I did not have sex with that woman, with intern Monica Lewinsky. So, yeah. Some things, the more they change, the more they stay the same. And then in 2015, on this date, Elizabeth II became the longest reigning monarch in British history, surpassing Victoria's record reign of 63 years and 216 days. And the featured event for today, in 1976, the death of Mao. Marxist revolutionary Mao Zedong, who died this day in 1976, emerged as the undisputed Chinese Communist Party leader following the Long March and dominated China in the period after the communist takeover in 1949. So there you go. That's what's happening in history today.
This Week in History.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm sporting my old coffee mugs, because here in the RV we have a whole set of Astute gear, and we haven't updated the RV, so got my old one. You can still actually buy these if anyone's interested. They are still for sale. That's the old logo, so that's the legacy logo. All right, there you have it. Let's see. We'll go over to the comments and say hello. Kenneth Bird is here. Hey, Kenneth. Good morning to you.
Hello, Bird.
Thank you for coming in. And Kenneth is here from Virginia. Ringo is saying hi to Kenneth. So is Scott. Awesome. We are all caught up there. So did you all see the cruise port in Miami? The ships are coming in. Sad day, debarkation day for some, embarkation for others. But always the saddest day when you have to
to disembark. Yeah.
Right, Kenny? That's the sad day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially when you're cruising with someone really special to you.
Right? Because that's when you have to leave. So let me ask you this question without getting into too specific. So this person, do they live in the same state that you live in, or they live in a different state?
They live in the same state as I am.
Oh, good. That's good. So at least you don't have to travel too far.
They're only actually about 30 minutes from where I'm at. So
perfect. All right, let's talk about this, Kenny. Can you hear me still?
Yes, I can.
All right. I just want to make sure. So here we go. We're doing the whole month of September. We're doing our member giveaway. You can win some really, really cool prizes. There's some wireless lavalier mics, wireless earbuds, and much, much more. All kinds of cool electronics, things that you could probably use for your channel and doing some of your videoing. But in order to win, you have to become a astute member. So go right over after the show here today, go over to our YouTube channel and sign up and join the channel and become a member today, because one lucky member is going to win our monthly giveaway. So do that today, and tell all your friends. Tell all your friends. All right, there we go. We got that out of the way, a little business. It is 9:30. It is 6:33 a.m. So yeah, here I am. That's what happens when I'm on vacation. I can't talk right. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon continually tells me that we are loud and clear, which is good. And again, I need you to tell me, because I don't want to be sitting here and talking away and nobody can see me or anything. One of our good friends, channel friend, Marjorie Ambrose is here. Good morning, Marjorie. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Let's see.
Now, I will say, when I'm talking on your end, it sounds like there's a really big, like, echo, like, I don't know what you, what do you call it?
I don't know. I'm not sure, Kenny. Are you having like a lag, like where you're at?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Everything's good so far. My mother says that Francine is to hit New Orleans Wednesday, a category 1 or 2. Well, let's hope it goes down a Cat 1 or it goes to a tropical storm. That would be better. But we'll be praying and sending positive vibes to all the folks down there in the Gulf Coast states, and stay safe and stay protected. So, all right, what's going to come up this week? So we have Wednesday will be Hump Day. We're going to have a very special Hump Day show. It is 9/11. It will be the memorial. I hate to say anniversary, because anniversary would suggest that it's a happy time, but we're going to honor that. We'll be doing that at work as well. There's a lot of pomp and circumstance that'll be happening at the firehouse on Wednesday. The town will gather at the firehouse, and we will have a ceremony outside of the firehouse. The town that I work in fact, at least one of the residents was on board the plane, one of the planes that crashed into the Twin Towers, believe it or not. So it kind of hits home for some of the residents there. So yeah, so there you go. So we'll be doing that. And then Friday morning, we will be coming live from the house, from the regular Astute Studios. And then that evening we'll be heading back here north. So, and then that following Monday, we'll probably be here on location again. So just a little quick thing for you coming up. Don't forget Thirsty Thursday on Thursday night with Captain Controversy and myself. Then for Friday, Kenny, you're going to go live at 8 p.m. EST.
Actually, we're only going live every other.
So you won't be going live on Friday this week?
Not this week, no.
Okay, all right.
We're only going to be going live every other Friday instead of every Friday.
Gotcha. Okay, well, Friday at 8 o'clock, I know for a fact that Captain Controversy will be doing match games, so you can check that out. And so that's what we got coming up for this week. Aaron says that I found out yesterday that our local VFW will be holding a flag retirement ceremony on Wednesday. Yeah, we do that in our town as well. A lot of VFWs and legions, they'll collect American flags that have they've outlived their life. You know, they fade, they tear, and then they need to be retired with a lot of respect, but without a lot of fanfare. So if you've been involved in that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So Susanna is here. Thank you for the thumb, Susanna. And she's reminding everybody to throw that thumb up. And Kenny and I do encourage channel jumping. Yes. If you don't know what that is, Kenny and I are both streaming from our YouTube channels as well as each other's Facebook pages. So channel jumping, it means that you go to Kenny's YouTube, hit that like, and then you jump over to my YouTube and hit that like. And then if you want to go over to our Facebook pages and I guess there's a like on that too, right, Kenny?
Yes.
Yeah. So go over there and
the more likes and the more likes and comments YouTube and Facebook get, the more YouTube and Facebook will push out the content.
Yeah. So, and we appreciate you, all of you guys for doing that. We appreciate you ahead of time, and thank you all for helping us. All right. So, I kind of jammed everything into. I'm not used to working on this computer. In fact, I started doing live streams on this computer many years ago, but
this Friday I may be getting to go somewhere again, so either this Friday or Saturday again. So.
Oh, right on, Kenny. Look, you know what? That's awesome. And just when you can, keep us in the loop. All right, let's see. What are we doing here?
I know Friday the 27th.
What the heck? Someone's ringing the doorbell. Who the hell could that be?
Trouser
Cat. It's Trouser Cat. What the heck? Trouser Cat, what are you doing here? Here he is. Trouser Cat, what are you doing? Look at him with his pants on and stuff. Where's he going? He needs a shirt. Trouser Cat. I love Trouser Cat. We sure do have some fun here.
Back to the couch.
Kenny, have you fed Trouser Cat lately? I want to know. What do we feed Trouser Cat? Wait a minute. Save that. Save the answer for Thirsty Thursday. I'm a little afraid to hear the answer here. Someone's at the door. Yeah, it was Trouser Cat. Yeah, Sharon loves it. Thank you. Denise. What is she's good? Yep, Trouser Cat. Who knows what Trouser Cat? Aaron says Trouser Cat is clearly a tomcat running around in trousers but no shirt, right? Exactly. Right, Kenny? We're both like, oh, laughing. And well, the sun is coming up here slowly in the northwestern part of New Hampshire here. So the sun is just slowly coming up. I hate this time of year. The days are starting to shorten up and they're getting colder. And for me, for a lot of you, you love fall and you like winter. For me, you know how I feel. So kitty with Meow Mix. Is that what you feed him? Feed him Meow Mix. All right. So where are we at? It's 6:41. 6:41, Kenny. All right. What's going on with Pants?
Good morning, Marjorie.
Hi, Marjorie. Mom, is that what you were telling me? You sent me something, and I wasn't sure if it was a spam link or what. But well, hello. You guys want to see Sophie? There's Sophie right there. Say hi, Sophie. Say hi to everybody. The dogs have been fantastic on this trip. They've been really good. So yeah, it looks like is it Avio Airlines? They're going to be flying out of Lakeland to Manchester, which gives me and us folks in New Hampshire and the people in Lakeland another option to be able to fly between New Hampshire and Florida. It may give us a cheaper alternative. Right now, Southwest, it's Southwest and Delta, I think, or Southwest Delta United, I think, and those are very expensive airlines. We don't really have a cheaper alternative. Oh, I'm sorry, Spirit. You could fly from here on Spirit Airline to Fort Myers, but not flying into Orlando, which is better because you're kind of centrally located and you can take off to points from the center of the state. So that'll be interesting. We'll see what the prices are for that, because if they're cheap enough, who knows, maybe we'll go down to Florida before the new year, but I don't know. So Scott Smith is here. Good morning, Scott. It's good to see you. We do have two Scotts in the house, and
Scott.
Yep, Scott Smith is here. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Yeah, so Kenny, what do you normally fly when you fly somewhere? What airline do you go on?
Well, I've only been on two airlines, and that was American and Delta. Which
airline did you go on first? So the first time you ever flew, which airline was it?
I believe it was American.
And how was that for you? Were you afraid? Because you hadn't flown before, right?
That was the very first time I ever flew, and that was actually I didn't know nothing about going through TSA.
Yeah.
And things like that, and I found out that if you're going through regular TSA, they're a lot stricter than the pre-check.
Right.
TSA.
And, if you can sign up for the TSA pre-check, and I think it does cost money. It's like $100 for a year or something like that.
Well, it was like $85, I think.
Is that what it is?
I think it was like $85 for like 5 years, I think.
I'm going to look it up. Let's look it up so we can give people some good information, because I don't know, and you're probably way better at it. Let's see.
That's what I signed up for it.
Yep. Let's see. Pre-check renewal cost. It doesn't tell me. It's good for 5 years. The fee maintains your eligibility for a period of 5 years, which is pretty good. I'm thinking about doing the pre-check just because it obviously saves you time. And like you said, Kenny, you don't have to go through that strict,
Well, see, and I did not know that, when I first went through TSA, you're not allowed to have anything over 3 ounces in your carry-on bag, and if it's over 3 ounces, they'll confiscate it. And you're definitely not allowed to have. Now, this is for both pre-check and regular TSA. Make sure you don't have any pocket knives in your pocket.
Right? Yeah, no problem.
They will confiscate
knives. So I carry they will. So, and some of the airports throughout the country, once a year, they do like an auction, and they'll auction all of that stuff that they confiscate. And that's how they, make a little extra money at the end. So if you're lucky enough to be able to go to one of them auctions, you may be able to pick up some cool things that people are not supposed to be flying with. But here, according to Forbes magazine, back in August of this year, they said the fee is $78, and then after that, its renewal is $70. So you'll save the $8 after your first year, and then again, it lasts for 5 years. So, is anyone in the chat? Do you guys have TSA pre-check?
Well, see, I didn't even know about TSA pre-check until after my first flight. When Amy from Amethyst Hayes,
right? Aaron's saying, or maybe pick your stuff back up if you go to the auction.
Yeah.
What were you saying about Amy?
Amy from Amethyst Hayes Adventures, she was the one that told me about the TSA pre-check.
Yeah, because once you do the pre-check, so if for those of you who don't know what that is, what they do is they basically do a background check on you to make sure that you're not, an undesirable or a terrorist or anything. And then
from what I've done from my experience with the TSA pre-check, they don't take every single item out of your carry-on bag like they do with the regular TSA.
Right. And regular TSA, they don't necessarily take everything out of your bag. They do look at it with the x-ray machine, and if there's something in there that looks a little weird, that's when they'll pull you aside and they'll open your bag up and start rummaging.
Yeah, and if you've got liquids in it, like water or something like that, they'll confiscate that too, because you're not allowed to have. And
you said it, Kenny, it's anything over 3 ounces. So before you go through the security check with TSA, if you have a thing of water or a can of soda pop, or you either need to drink it before you go through the line, or you need to throw it away, because that's that strict rule that they have about the 3 ounces of liquid. Once you go through security check, then apparently the items that they're going to sell you at the airport, like the $3 bottle of water and whatnot, those are all safe. So you can carry a 16-ounce or 20-ounce water on the plane with you that you bought on the safe side of the security check, I guess. So,
yeah.
And then you can, hit the bar or get a cup of coffee or whatever it is. So, but I'm thinking about maybe.
If you're going to have items over 3 ounces in your stuff, you need to make sure that you put it in your checked luggage,
Right.
because they won't. From what I've experienced, they won't confiscate it there. So.
Yeah, if you have it in your bag. So like when we came back from the cruise in June, I bought a bottle of scotch on board, and I put that in my luggage. We wrapped it up really well, and I'm like, God, I hope this doesn't break in there. Someone's gonna have scotch dripping out of my bag everywhere. But yeah, I made it home, and we did the same thing. I think we bought some in Mexico. We bought some hot sauces for Nick because he likes that kind of thing. But we had to put them in the luggage. So yeah, if you have anything that's like that, you either need to ship it or put it in your luggage or have it. You can't carry it on, I guess is what you said, right, Kenny?
Yeah, you can't carry it on.
My mom says peanut butter is liquid too. So apparently you need to either check that with your bag, or you can only have 3 ounces of peanut butter.
Yeah.
And yes, I put Mark up there, but I didn't say hi. Good morning to Clubhouse. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. Mark is here.
After my first flight experience, they may have got me once, but they sure hadn't got me twice.
Right. Oh man. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. But so what'd you think about the flight itself, Kenny? Because you had never flown. Did you get a window seat?
Yes, I do believe it was. Yes, it was what I did was I flew from, I think it was Charlotte Airport to Phoenix, Arizona, where I was heading to Quartzsite to the meeting
right
out there. So yeah, and I really liked it. So
yeah, flying is different. First time I flew was in a small plane. I was in I think seventh grade, and it was part of a school thing. And my teacher was a pilot, so that he had this special day where some of us could sign up and go on a plane flight, and that was kind of cool. It was the first time I'd ever flown. The real or the time that I flew on an actual airliner was, I think, in 1977. My folks took us to Florida for the very first time, and we flew on Eastern Airlines. For some of you that remember Eastern Airlines, yeah, that was the airline that we flew from New Hampshire down to Florida, and that was my first time. And boy, that was exciting because, you know, the little plane, you're still flying, but it's not the same. You don't go up 40,000 feet. So that was pretty exciting for me. And then as I got older, man, I got nervous as hell flying. And now I'm back to my old self. It is what it is. So Aaron says, you know what else some people bring back from Mexico is vanilla. And that is true. When we were there in June, you can buy vanilla everywhere there. I don't know why. Do they grow it there? Does anybody know? Are they growing vanilla trees in Mexico? I thought that was like, I don't know, from the Mediterranean or somewhere. So I don't know much about vanilla, but yes, you can bring back vanilla, and you can have a bunch of fish chew on the dead skin on your feet if that's what you're into. They got those places in Mexico as well. I did not try that. Did you see that, Kenny? Because you went to Mexico. Did you see any of those places where you can put your feet in with all the fish?
I don't think. No, I don't think I've seen that. But
no.
I have seen it like on videos and stuff where you can do that. I think you can even do that on some of the cruise ships too, I think.
Probably. Scott says it's the birthplace of vanilla is Mexico. I had no idea. I thought it was somewhere over, like I said, in Northern Africa or the Mediterranean. So there we go. We learned something new every day. Right?
I did not know that one either. I mean,
no. Did not have a clue on that, Kenny. But like I said, there we go. We learned something new, and I'm happy to learn something new every day. So,
good morning.
Alrighty. Because of the symbiotic relationship between the vanilla orchid and a tiny indigenous bee called the Melipona. Well, there you go. This Mexican bee is the only insect that evolved to pollinate the vanilla orchid flower. By golly.
Interesting. I had no
Not
idea.
only is he controversial, but he's also a scholar. Thank you for that, Scott. I appreciate that. We have statisticians and our people looking up stuff for us, so I appreciate that. And they say Mexican vanilla is better than what you get here at home. You know, we had a bottle of it in our hand and we didn't bring it with us. So I think next time we go, which right now on my schedule, the next time I go to Mexico will be on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, November 29th through December 6th.
Yes.
Kenny, you're going on that cruise, aren't you?
I am, and I'm sharing a cabin with Marjorie.
That's
Good
right,
morning.
Marjorie Ambrose and Kenny. They're going to be shacking up together in their own cabin. But there is the number to call. Give Bruce a call at Ocean to Ocean Travel to get in on this Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. We'll probably go over one of the days when I'm back in the studio tomorrow. I'm sorry, Wednesday or Friday. I just don't have a lot of information with this computer here, so to play the video in that. But we'll talk about the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. I'm sure most of you guys in the chat are already hip to it anyway, but we gotta keep selling it. I actually
Here on the Facebook side.
Hello, good morning to you. Thanks for coming in.
I believe I believe she's in, I want to say the Philippines, but I could be wrong.
How do you pronounce her name? Is it Clay?
No, it's Claymere.
Claymere. Okay, good. Thank you, Kenny.
Yeah.
So we're still talking about vanilla. Make sure it has the B sticker on it. Otherwise, it's poppy vanilla. Okay.
Aaron.
Aaron, you like that?
You
like that, Aaron? Shacking up?
He's just kidding on that one because because I got somebody that would not be happy with that.
Right. We're only kidding. It's not really shacking up. They're just sharing a room.
Yeah.
That's all. To get a cheap so that to cover the price, you know, they're splitting the price of the cabin.
Yeah.
It's not really shacking up, people. You know, it's called comedy. We're trying to be funny here. All right. So Kenny, what do you got going on for the rest of the week? Tell us what's coming up with you.
Well, I got Wednesday morning Cup of Joe live and Friday morning Cup of Joe live, and I may be doing a special online prayer service tonight.
Oh, nice.
There is somebody in the community that supports my channel and other channels as well, that is needing some prayers. So, and she asked me if I'd be willing to, because she goes in for a specific procedure Thursday, I think it is, to remove a kidney stone. Ouch.
Oh, yikes. Yeah. Not fun. And that can be the stones themselves can be very painful. So I'm sure once they do the procedure, she's going to feel a lot better. So, but still, any invasive type of thing like that, where they're cutting your skin, you know, it's you just got to be careful. So prayers and thoughts, positive thoughts going out. And Kenny will be doing that. What time tonight, Kenny?
I've heard most people would rather have a baby is to have a kidney stone.
I've heard that too. I heard passing a kidney stone. Golly, I can't imagine. I know Aaron says, I know Kenny is a good boy and Marjorie seems sweet too. Yes, Marjorie is a sweetheart. So, yeah. All right. So what do we got coming up? Like I said, we got Wednesday will be September 11th. So we'll have a little bit of a memorial thing in the beginning of the show just for 9/11. It's important to me being a firefighter in that I lost 343 members of my firefighter family that nasty day, as well as we had 3,000 of our fellow Americans lose their lives as well. So That'll be coming up on Hump Day. Hopefully Sean will be here with Kenny and I. And then Thursday night, Thursday Trivia with Scott, Captain Controversy, and myself will be coming to you live 7 p.m. EST, 4 p.m. Pacific time. And then Friday morning, Cup of Joe Live, Free for All Friday. We'll see if we can feature a channel this week. I'm going to do my best to try to get that put together. So it takes a little bit of work. So we'll try to get that in feature channel this week. Kenny will not be going live at 8 p.m. this Friday, but the following Friday he will be. Don't forget Match Game with Captain Controversy and Carnival Cruise Addicts and Cruise Life TV. They'll always have a special guest on for Match Game. And yeah, thanks Scott for reminding me of that. Coming right up after this, go right around 7:15. He usually goes live a little bit early, 7:12 or so. Go over and see Eddie Lugo Studios, and please give him this Cup of Joe Live raid. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate you for that. Go over and do a hashtag Cup of Joe Live raid over at Eddie's channel, and let him know that you guys are coming over from us, and we'll give him a big raid. All right, so I'm looking at the time. It's actually 7:02, so that's going to do it for us. Don't forget PMA, Positive Mental Attitude. PMA will save your day. And when I tell you I'm living proof that it works, just believe me, because it really does. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day today and every day. Everybody has a story. Sometimes those stories are not good ones. And you can change somebody's outlook of their day just by making eye contact and smiling or say a kind word. Let's try to be nice to each other every day. Go out of your way to make somebody's day special. If you see the men and ladies of the first responding community, the police department, the fire department, our EMS and healthcare workers, and of course our nurses, thank them for what they do. They're out there every day working selflessly, not asking for anything in return to make sure that we are all healthy and safe. So we love our nurses. They make doctors look good. And then the last but not least are our veterans, past, present, and future, the members of the armed forces in the free world. We salute all of you, and we hope that you are staying safe. They are out there on that proverbial wall every day protecting us and protecting our liberties and our freedoms. And then in the back, they're protecting that old glory, our red, white, and blue. I love my flag. I love my country. God bless America. God bless the flag. God bless you, Kenny. God bless everybody in the chat. All right. That's going to do it. I hope you guys have a great day. What do we say, Kenny?
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll do it all over again Wednesday morning, 6 a.m.
Yes, absolutely. Kenny, thanks for joining me. I'll see you all Wednesday. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye. Peace and love. Bye. Peace and love. Bye.
Hit the back